Hi, and welcome to Kissy's Tarot Readings. Today is December 22nd, 2018. We just had our full moon. I saw it last night, early this morning. It was really beautiful. So what we're going to do today is an energy spread. You know, what is the energy like currently for this time period? You know, I'm considering the full moon. I'm actually, instead of my generals, I'm going to be using my, what is it, I can't read it from here. Silver witchcraft? Silver something. I'll get it in just a second. I just didn't want to have the cards in my hand. Well, they're in my hands anyway, but you know what I mean. So we're going to do the regular layout. You're going to get one card for each question area and then a clarifying card for each area of question. And if it gets too loud, I will shut the window right now and keep it open because it's really warm. I got the fan on because I was going to use that for background noise because I try to keep that clear. So we'll see. Alright, so let me just move these down. I can see the name because it's all the way at the bottom. Yeah, Silver Witchcraft Tarot. So, overall energy of the day. 5 of Swords reversed. So, 5 of Swords is... 5 is I believe, I don't believe. And when you have swords here, you have defeat. I don't believe in defeat. Maybe you're in a more empowering energy today, and you're moving out of this conflict that you've been in. Will I experience something new today? The Queen of Wands, reversed. So, Queen of Wands energy is... leader. So maybe you're not feeling like in a leadership type feeling today. Maybe you're feeling more like a follower. Oh, that's my sage. So we have unexpected event. This is the unexpected event. And here we have the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe you'll meet a woman with a lot of money, or you'll embody that energy where you're just empowered to get as much as you can out of the material world. With the Queen of Pentacles, you have the nurturer. So, a lot of nurturing energy going on. It's an unexpected event. Maybe this person comes up out of the blue. Are you on the correct path? So, are you on the correct path today? You have the 8 of Chalices. 8 are, I have strength, I don't have strength. Here you lack strength. And Chalices are cups. So... you're seeking. You lack the strength to keep searching. Okay? So maybe you're not on the correct path. Maybe you need to get on the correct path. And we'll go over that with other cards. What will my relationships be like today? So what will your relationships be like today? 4 of Chalices, reversed. So you have a lot of reversed cards. So maybe you're feeling kind of in a negative spot right now. This doesn't mean it can't be overturned. And it's not always necessarily bad, because sometimes you have to go through a little bit of bad before you go through any good. And I think it's interesting, maybe by this quarter moon here that I see in both here and here, maybe that's when it will change. Because both cards have that here. They have the same moon. And currently we're in a full moon. Okay? But right now it's looking more like this little moon over here. Okay, so your overall message card from Source, what they need you to know. And look at that, another moon piece. So yeah, you know, right now you might be feeling in a spot under the full moon energy, which is usually very empowering and good, but it does bring to light some of the darker aspects of things. Here we have the 5 of Chalices reversed. So with the 5s, again, I believe, I don't believe, and I believe in sorrow. So there is pain here, okay? And you believe that it's always going to be like that. So let's go over them one more time. I will need this. So overall energy of the day is 5 of Swords, reversed. Swords always cut, swords always bleed. Usually when you see them, there's conflict of some sort. So, defeat, indecision. Defeat, plain and simple, is the uncompromising meaning of the 5 of Swords reversed. Such loss follows a battle of wits, words, a legal procedure, or negotiation process. There may be bitter feelings and a temporary sense of indecision. Where do I go from here? Ask this card. For a short while, there is no answer to this question. Concentrate on clearing away the past and recovering balance in your life. The 6 of Swords follows this card, promising renewal and restoration. So basically what it's saying is maybe right now there's a point of indecision. Maybe the energy in the air is, maybe you have too many choices, or maybe not enough choices to where you feel like you're forced into one choice. Or maybe there is a loss in a battle that you recently had. And bitter feelings because you don't know what's going on now. Okay. We have the Queen of Wands here, and this is your something new that you'll experience today. You'll experience this energy. Okay. Queen of Wands. I always think of Wands as thinking, so maybe there's a lot of negative thinking going on. Anytime you have one of the People cards reversed, court cards, anytime you have them reversed, they're usually in the more negative aspect of it. Okay. Vengeful, domineering. When reversed, the Queen of Wands represents the more destructive nature of fire. She may signify a vengeful enemy, jealous lover, or domineering friend or relation. She cannot allow others the freedom she seeks for herself, and as a consequence often behaves in possessive and manipulative ways. As a colleague or business partner, the person represented by this card is unreliable, making empty promises or changing her tactics on a whim. She is unstable, demanding, and easily offended. So, it's possible that this is a woman that steps in. You'll experience this type of energy either for yourself, or you will meet somebody with that type of energy today. Unexpected event. So you have a Queen of Pentacles. It's a nurturing queen when in the upright position, ready to give everything. Practical, sympathetic, pleasure-loving. This card is emblematic of earthy womanhood and has close links with the earth signs of zodiac: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The queen resonates with the ancient goddesses of earth and home, and with the guardian spirits of the home, and with goddesses of marriage, such as Greek Hera and Roman Juno. Her other mythic links are with fertile mother figures of every pantheon who embodied the earth itself. Her compassion for others finds practical outlet. She is likely to cook for you, offer you a lift, help you move into a new home, give sensible Gen Earth advice. She is often deeply sympathetic and supportive, but rarely offers purely emotional support. Preferring the motto, actions speak louder than words. She loves sensual luxuries, fresh flowers, elegant designs, good food, a whole range of pleasures. This woman often works hard in order to indulge in her taste. Since she is astute and stoical in her pursuit of success, she frequently achieves her goals. As a colleague or business associate, she's well organized, patient, pragmatic. She does not object to unglamorous routine tasks if she can see a final result, or if she feels that she is gradually improving her circumstances. As a lover, the Queen of Pentacles is warm, tactile, loyal, steady. Rarely impulsive in love, she prefers a stable partnership with someone who is financially secure, or at least solvent. She admires ambition and drive, but perversely may devote herself to a series of lame ducks in the hopes of transforming them into swans. She is then often bitterly disappointed and pours her energy into supporting the relationship single-handed. Letting go is difficult for her because she is slow to commit herself and regards each relationship as an investment. So, luxuries, indulgence, gifts, treats are all represented by Queen of Pentacles as an abstract card with special emphasis on sensual pleasures such as soft fabrics, perfumes, beauty treatments, gourmet foods. May indicate the need for some small pleasures, some to expand your everyday experience and excite your senses. So, it's possible you'll receive a gift today, or you'll meet somebody like this today, and it's quite unexpected. This person's going to come in and just start helping you. Okay? This is a person that will nurture you back to happiness, back to health, back to whatever it is that makes you you. Okay? So, are you on the correct path? And here we have the Eight of Chalices. That person's not moving. They're not moving along on the path that best serves them. Okay? One moment. Just gotta find it. Finding it. Alright. Exhausted emotions. This is a short one. Physical and emotional exhaustion are symbolized by the Eight of Cups reversed. This may manifest in inertia, depression, confusion, again with the confusion, melancholy. These symptoms may spring from simple physical neglect or diet, lack of sleep and exercise, or result from an emotional disappointment, maybe up in here. Either way, help and support are needed to restore energy. So you need help. You will need some kind of help to get through this. It could be maybe some physical help or some emotional support. But in order to get through this energy and go back on the correct path that you were on, you're going to need some help. So you have Four of Chalices here, and this is what will my relationships be like today? So what will your relationship be like today? And again, chalices. So a lot of emotion on the board. Okay. The last three are all chalices, and that means it's kind of overruled by your emotions right now. Maybe they've gone a little bit crazy here. Alright, so fear, stagnation, again, not moving on that path. Unfounded fears are signified by the Four of Cups reversed. Primarily, these fears center upon loss of security, whether at work or in a relationship. The terror of being alone may lead to unfulfilling friendships or superficial, shallow love affairs. Clinging to a relationship that no longer serves either party can be another manifestation of this card. From such fears, a sense of futility arises and life loses its savor. The nature of the fear and whether it affects work or love, it is in a love relationship area. So I think it's more about emotions. New opportunities must be sought now and progress is to be made. So with this card, it's basically telling you that you need to move out of those fears of insecurity. There's some insecurity feeling going on. You feel like, you're not going to be taken care of. You feel that life is no longer worth having, but it is. And all these creatures here are trying to say, no, we're here. Let us help you. Just like here, with the Queen of Pentacles. There's a desire to help. There's a desire to lift you up. The birds and the squirrels and the all these creatures are trying to lift you up and get you out of that energy. Okay? There's love there. You need to sit there and maybe this person will bring you out of it. Okay? So you have Five of Chalices. And that actually moves into the next energy, which is actually, let's see here. Loss of faith, hidden treasures. And again, talks about things that you might get that you don't realize somebody is about to give you. They're going to offer you something. Okay. This volatile card denotes a time when sadness prevails. Yet, this is only temporary, for the card contains the promise of renewal and positive changes. Here, sadness and regret spring from a disappointment in love or the loss of dearly held beliefs and dreams. This card is asking you to release your feelings of despair and reassess your situation. Okay? When referring to a relationship, it suggests that despite present feelings, all is not lost. 2 full cups still remain, asking to be explored. Whatever the current crisis, a valuable lesson is contained within it. Sometimes this card appears when an idealized partner or friend proves to be only human after all. The 5 of Cups also describes an imbalanced relationship where one partner feels shut out or lonely because they're not receiving enough love, affection, or attention. This may of course be an entirely subjective viewpoint, may all be in someone's head, but it will seem real enough to the person enduring the emotional difficulties. So currently there's an emotional crisis going on and a lot of confusion going on. And someone is going to step in here unexpectedly, okay, today and help out. Alright, so we're now going to move into each card, clarifying card for each section. My fairy deck. This deck usually involves spirit, earth energy, healing type energy. Like it will tell you more about how to use those types of energies to get through. So this is the overall energy of today. Glimpse. I think it's interesting. All of these, maybe you're involved with trees, or you live near the woods, or something here. I know these correspond, but this is also a tree. Hiding behind the tree, and you see here they're all nesting against a tree. So I find that interesting. Okay, so maybe there's something to that for you. Glimpse, indigo, rainbow, crystal children, and beyond. So let's put that there, and I'll find that deck. Give me 1 second here. There we go. Let's find it. And this is number 34. Okay, so these can be upside down or not. In this case, it's right side up. So it's trying to tell you to flip it around. Okay. So this card is basically about magic and children. Okay, and there's some children that are activists with deep love of nature, peaceful warriors. Some feel that like indigo children are an evolutionary leap in what we humans are becoming. As this fairy, he might say that children he is looking out for are simply aware of who they truly are. Okay, so divinatory meaning. It is time to stop eating fast food and accepting authorities' messages simply because they are in charge. It's time to find your own inner authority and take action to change the planet in helpful, healing ways. Time to transmute your anger about politics, ego, and repressive regimes by taking meaningful and peaceful action for what you believe in. Seeing straight through illusions and speaking your truth needs to start now. You have been I'm a little congested. You have been seen by the fairies as one of the evolving human ones, and as such, you are responsible to your own inner truth, not to any exterior source of authority. Refuse to be dictated to. protect nature and gentle people, and you will come into happiness and balance. You are part of a new world, one in which we are currently growing into. The more honest and true you are, the better off this planet and her inhabitants and life forms will be. I believe that's everything here. So it's basically telling you there's child involved or children involved here, and maybe they're a little bit different than most kids. Okay, but they are definitely part of this earth. Okay, they're going to heal it someday. So we now have, will I experience something new today? Or maybe you are an indigo child and just don't realize it. Maybe that is you, hiding behind the tree, not wanting to be seen, not wanting to let anybody know who you truly are. But it's okay to be who you truly are. Source is telling you it's okay. Will you experience something new today? This is the Akashic Records. Akashic Records are records that they lay in store for us to access from our past. Whether it be this life, other lives, other ways that we were. This will tell you what to do now. The Lookout. So the Lookout is reversed here, and maybe you're not looking out for this person. You know, maybe you're not, but they come upon you anyway. This pathways, no Akashic verse. Right. 17 and reversed. Okay. Sorry, I thought I had it. In the reverse position, the Lookout may seem to have fallen and lost his position, but he's now free from the heat of battle. You may find yourself in the throes of sudden and difficult loss. Perhaps a job, a relationship, a major creative opportunity. And painful and as challenging as it might seem, it is truly a gift in disguise. This loss actually takes you out of a conflict and sets you free to reach for an even higher opportunity. You don't have to be on the defensive any longer. You're on your way to a larger than life. So it seems as though maybe this is embodying your energy. Maybe that's how you're feeling currently as the Queen of Wands in the reverse position. Let me see what that said again real quick. Wands. Yeah, maybe you're feeling destructive. You know, maybe you're feeling like running away. Perfect. Set you free. Yeah. It seems like here you want to run away. Maybe this person steps in and shows you that doesn't have to be who you are or get what you want. Whether you receive this card, there's another note. Whether you receive this card upright or reversed, there is a card nearby that can help you better understand the difficulties at hand and the steps that you can take to leave or to resolve them. Notice the card to which the man is looking with his binoculars. What do the details in that card tell you about your role as lookout in this situation? I'm trying desperately to see. He's so tiny. He is looking here. He is looking at the overall energy. So when we get to this card, you will know more about your role and what you can better do to understand what to do. Okay? And since that's the end card for this thing, that would actually make sense. I may have to splice this soon. Okay. So here is secrets. What don't you know about the situation? What don't you know about this unexpected event? What do you not know? Maybe this person that steps in, you know, what do you need to know to help you through this energy? To be on the correct path here, which I don't believe you're on at this point, because that person and the next person, they're not moving. Two of Wands. Two of Wands energy. So twos are I know, I don't know. And here, you know, partnership. So maybe somebody that you're partnered up with here, or that you know, maybe either you work with, or that you know is going to step in and help you with something unexpectedly. Oh, it's this one, silly me. So, and here there's an inspection going on, like deep microscopic inspection. So maybe somebody's going to put a microscope to the situation. You have the drive to discover answers. Control and mastery enable you to take risks and pioneer new approaches to detection of the truth. You achieve your aims by making good choices. Originality shapes your life. Your research into opinion helps you reach your own conclusions. New partnerships or alliances are possible. Maybe this person is a new person. They step in and help. Your opinion may have a life-changing impact on those around you. Keywords are intuitive brilliance, control, mastery, dynamic drive, skilled organization of resources, intuitive synthesis. So maybe you step up. Finally, you leave this energy and move into this energy and step up and take control of the situation at hand, or at least control of your own life. Okay? Or somebody helps you do that. So you have 8 of chalices here, and that was, now we're moving into pathways. So how do we get this to turn around? How do we move into a better energy where you're actually moving? Because you're not moving there. You're stagnant. You're wallowing in things. You're not doing anything to change anything at this point. So what can you do to get on the correct path? What can you change? How can you change it? What can you do to be on the correct path? Please tell me, Source. What can this person do to get on the correct path? The path that they were on that suddenly just went awry with this conflict up in here. There was a conflict here. It's almost as if you went in retreat. You know, rescue. You need to let the universe help you. I'm going to tell you that right now. You need to let the universe help you. If somebody wants to help you in any way, let them do it. Don't be afraid to let them do it. I have to spice this. Hold on. Alright. Let's see. What's this one? And look, I want you to notice this. You have maybe somebody's in the medical field or thinking of it or something. You have a spyglass here. We have a microscope here. We have another spyglass here. So maybe there's a lot of searching. And indeed, this is a card, I believe this was the seeking, was it this next one? 8, yeah, seeking seeking and looking. Okay, so something to think about. So 16 is rescue, and it's in the upright position. You are always safe and secure and free to be yourself. And in here, indeed, did we not sit there and say, you can be yourself? Whoever this is can be themselves. Okay, they just have to accept that they can do that without fear of somebody saying, don't do that, or don't be yourself. Be yourself. Asking for help isn't easy for many successful people. However, that's what you need to do now as you expand your life. Maybe you need to ask for help, or this person is offering help and you need to just accept it. If you find yourself troubled, you can expect help with whatever issue is at hand now. You need only ask and assistance will come your way. The most important support you can expect is from Spirit. Get into a right relationship with the divine, and you'll see that many conditions line up as if by magic to provide you with all the help you need. Ask and you'll receive. There is no need to fear, and it talked about that too in there, about fear. Okay, there's fear here in your relationships or lack of. There is no need to fear. Safety is a place within. So maybe you need to do some meditating and looking within. It's talking about looking, seeking, searching. So you need to look inside. The answers are there. You need to step aside, realize who you are, realize your knowledge, okay, and think about where you're going to go. Think about getting out of this energy that's holding you back, okay, because all of your motion is locked up in here. You know, your pathway is all locked up. And here, people trying to get you to pull out of that energy, they receive resistance. Okay. So now we're moving on to your relationships. So what are your relationships like? What do you need to know from the angels? What do you need to know from them to write your relationships as it's spoke of here? But we're gonna, no, that's a little weird. Oh, you know what? All right. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So maybe you're seeking a partner. Okay? Or maybe you're currently thinking about somebody who is the one. And there is passion there. Alright? Whatever your passions are, that's what you need to do to get out of this funk. That's going to be the key to getting you to move along and find the happiness you want. Let's see if we can get any information from here. So we're going to go with passion. Just trying to find this. I think it's yep. Oh. Okay. Your prayers for great love have been heard and answered, and it all begins with you. You have the power to revive passion in your life. In fact, no one can bring it to you but you. This card guides you to seek that which brings you joy, great joy, such as a hobby, cause, or special activity. And did talk about causes up in here. So if you have a passion for a cause, this is telling you go for it. Okay? Anything that stirs your heart with joy will help passion bubble forth and positively flow into your romantic life. So from your passion springs all great relationships. Okay? The romance angels say that having a passion for life itself is a requisite foundation for feeling passion in your love life. This means enjoying this moment completely. And when you do so with a partner, you inspire him or her to romantically participate with you. If you're presently single, you can definitely enjoy passion in your activities and hobbies. And who knows, such pursuits may provide an opportunity to meet a wonderful partner who shares his passions. I think you need to find, if you don't already have a hobby, you need to find something you're passionate about and make that your hobby. And it needs to happen now. In order for your heart to open here, you need to do that. Okay, so we have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. This card signals you've already met the person you romantically seek. Perhaps you've already in a relationship with him or her. The romance angel is saying in this card because it seems like you're not recognizing or enjoying. Again, you're not enjoying life. It's lost its savor. And you need to find your passion again. Okay? In order to enjoy life to the full as it should be enjoyed. Sometimes you may overlook someone who's meant for you because you have a different idea of what your partner should look like or act like. Take a moment to consider who this might be. The first person to come to mind is probably the one. Next, invite the romance angels into your dreams as you're going to bed. Ask them to give you very clear information about your romantic partner, either in your present relationship or a future one. During sleep, you're more open to angelic guidance. When you awaken, you may not remember your dreams. You have a clearer sense of romance and partnership. Take any action you feel called to based on your inner guidance, even if it seems unrelated to your love life. Trust that the angels are leading you towards the one you desire. So I think if you need to rekindle your passion for life, it will be hard. But as soon as you start to do it, everything will start moving in the correct direction. Everything will become upright. Okay? And last but not least, and this is directly corresponding to that. Okay, so the overall message card, what the source wants you to know. What the source wants you to know about. I want you to know about. There's way too many. Way too many. Way too many. You should just flip it. I try so hard. I need little tiny cards. Little tiny cards. Like with my fairy tale deck. Because when they're little and tiny, they just slide with ease, you know? They just go where they're supposed to go. Alright. You know what? That's what we're going to do. We are just going to... We're not even going to do that. We're just going to flip it. Yep, we're going to flip it. We're gonna flip it the regular way, cause it doesn't want to behave today. Sacral chakra. Okay, so let's see if sacral. So key facts: color orange, sound bomb, element water, glands, testicles, ovaries. Keywords are I want. Okay. Known as the sacral chakra, the second chakra is located 2 fingers below your navel and relates to emotions, yep, desires, creativity, and sexuality. To keep this chakra balanced and its energy flowing, try dancing, moving your hips and lower abdomen, use a color meditation, and practice yoga. Express your sexuality and nurture yourself. And remember, you do matter. So if you were thinking maybe you don't matter and that, you know, people weren't, you weren't getting the feelings you had reciprocated, this card is telling you that you do matter. People do love you. People do care. And you need to maybe do some things to overcome this melancholy that you have going on in here. And I think if you start now, by the time the moon reaches this point, where either it's a half here, okay, by the time it reaches this point, you'll be feeling a little bit better, okay? You'll start understanding what you need to do to stay on the correct path and go forward. Okay, I hope this was helpful to you. If you feel like this reading was for you, please contact me at kissikasplash@gmail.com. You can also look up things concerning how to get in the right vibrational path by reading articles I may have on my site at kisplash.com, or in my book, you know, where I talk a lot about finding yourself and being yourself and expressing that to the world. You can find all that information on my website. I love you. Kisses. Have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.